sorry about that. We had a little bit of trouble getting up and going here. Looks like it is Newcastle 2, Dale 0 at the moment. Only a minute 10 has passed. Struggle to get the stream going. And Dayton had picked up his first foul, put 33 on the line, who just scored one. Christian Munoz, and lane violation. Going to be Dale's ball. 3-0 Newcastle Racers.
You know, just looking at the lineups, Newcastle all either juniors and seniors, Dale lineup all freshmen or sophomores. So we got 2 young and 1 older team going at it. I think it's going to be a good game though. Yep,
Newcastle in this nice little press. Broken by the middle, down the side to Jet. Jet for an easy 2, misses it, gets it back, puts it back up, gets tipped, gets it back, drives hard to the right side, fake, up for 2, no good, and rebounded by Newcastle. Jet's going to have to
Newcastle pushes the ball.
Gets a charge call. So
Charge on number 3,
Connor Seeley picks up his first, Newcastle's first team foul. Edmondson did a good job of getting his feet set right there. Picked up the offensive charge. Newcastle in a little zone press. Forward to Levi at the center, drives it down to Jet in the corner, inside to
Good
Dayton.
pass to Dayton
for an easy 2 layup, making it 3-2.
That's one thing
Newcastle.
about these boys, they can almost read each other's mind, make good plays, good passes.
Number 2's driving it down, turnaround jumper, no good. Dayton with the rebound. Hesitation, drive, kick out to Levi in the corner. No good.
Tegan Jordan throws it back into play. Connor Seeley for 2, miss.
And rebounded by Deacon. Pushing hard down the right side, picked off by number 1, Chase for Newcastle. Drove down the middle, 2-jumper, no good. Rebounded by Dayton and fouled. Fouled by Chase, I believe. His first foul, team second. And we're going to have a sub, number 11, Trey Martinez, coming in for Chase.
Let's see what Dale does with this.
Inbound to Newcastle's man-to-man. This is going to be a full court man-to-man. Dayton brings the ball up. Who's he up against?
Tegan Jordan. Good D.
Stutter, crossover. Didn't like it, passed, deflected, gathered up by Tegan, brought down, got to hand it on.
Connor Seeley passes to Connor,
who smartly resets it. It was a lot of confusion and a lot of passing around, nothing going there. So Newcastle resets it into Dale's man-to-man.
See what Dale does.
Into the high post, into the low post, turn, shot, no good. Rebounded by Jet.
By Jet Higman, passes the ball to Easton Edmondson,
who brings the ball down against Connor.
2 Connors, might get a little confusing.
Yeah, handoff to Dayton, who gets
foul in the play by Connor, number 2.
Hoisted the 3rd team foul, probably his first, I believe. Kind of leading him with that thigh. Got called for it. Coaches don't like it, but it is a legitimate call.
They do not like it.
Inbound by Easton to Dayton. Over to Levi. The Jet at the top. Kick out to Deacon. Deacon with a spin move, and it's good for 2. We're going to need a lot more out of that from Deacon. He does a good drive. He lays that side drive layup, and he's pretty good at it most of the time.
Very effective.
And you've got to have that extra offensive corner threat to open up the middle.
Absolutely.
Oh, that twice Connor Seeley has. Newcastle very aggressive on their offensive rebounds, and they've got
other
2 fouls.
Aggressive
2 fouls.
Rebounders on the other side.
4th team foul, Connor Seeley's 2nd of the game, with only halfway gone in the first quarter. 4-3 your Dale Pirates right now. Oh, try to do a little give and go with Jet, but I'm telling you, these guys do a good job of closing up the passing lanes and getting their hands in there. Nice job by the other Connor. With a drive and a layup for 2. Dayton bringing the ball down over to Easton. Back over to Dayton.
Dayton's
tries to drive, kick out to Deacon for the 3 at the top. No good. Rebounded by Newcastle. 12 is their Connor. There's 3 Connors out there.
Oh, goodness.
I guess we can just basically say Connor whenever somebody from Newcastle touches the ball. And
that's a good thought. Foul.
We're 60% right if we just do that.
On Jet Higdon.
His first, I believe.
Christian is going to go to the line and shoot 2.
Team second. Christian, it looks like he does a good job of pulling fouls. Second time we've seen him on the line. We've only got 2 fouls, and both times he's been on the line with it.
I think free throws are going to be a big play in this game.
They are indeed, I believe.
I mean, as they always are, but today especially.
Well, Newcastle leading the scoring right now at 6-4. Second free throw makes it 7-4. Dale's ball. 2 subs in for Newcastle. 11 and 4 coming in for Newcastle. Tristan and Trey Martinez back into a full court man-to-man. Looks like they're going to try to stay and help a little bit on Dayton. And in fact, they do. They're dropping off of Easton. Nice coast-to-coast drive, but does not make the bucket count. That's a rare thing to see with Dayton. Number 1 driving it in, pull back, shot, and it's going to be good. It's going to cause a timeout by Coach Edmondson. Rightfully so. 9-4 probably needs to settle his guys in a little bit.
Have to rethink the way we're getting guarded. Readjust, get settled in.
Sometimes with a young team, they just need to understand that they can play with these guys. And
absolutely, and just a little positive encouragement.
We've seen some really, really senior teams this year, and we start a little hesitant, but we've always come back hard. Hopefully we'll see that out of this timeout.
I think that comes to a lot about team chemistry. They trust each other, so that helps.
Definitely. One of the things I've also seen, they do a really good job of unselfishness. They pass the ball around until they find shots, and then nobody worries about make or miss. It was just the right shot or not the right shot. So
we have a lot of talented players on the team, so to see them all play together unselfishly is pretty awesome thing.
That was a nice hand by Newcastle to get in there.
No good.
It wouldn't be off Newcastle,
11. Trey Martinez.
Coach begging for a foul from Newcastle. Man again. They're really staying on Dayton.
They are.
Punched out of bounds. Number 5, Reed Davidson, in his shorts. And 11 seems to be Trey Martinez, seems to be in real help in case he gets beat. Got a lot of arm hooking right there, but they're going to let him play today. Edmondson tries to drive over to Dayton.
Just trying to make something happen.
It was the right play. Like you said, they trust each other a lot. Newcastle just does a good job of reading that
pass.
Being
there when they need to be there. Right.
They really read that passing lane and picked it off.
I think they've probably most definitely done their homework on this team. Know that it's going to be a competitive game.
There we go.
3 for Levi Kelly.
Got him one off of the corner finally. His little bread and butter shot, kind of.
Absolutely. He has time to get settled. It's going in.
Newcastle tries to answer, but no good. Jet with the rebound.
They stay on this man with Dayton. Dayton's going to dribble.
See how if you watch back here on the defensive side, they're definitely sinking back. Triple helping with Dayton at times.
I know it's a threat.
Yeah. So that's what we need right there.
Atta babe.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
No foul.
Deacon had a lot of contact. Beautiful little side drive, which he's really effective at.
Jump ball.
Looks like a block jump ball by Dayton.
No, he's good. He's good. He might not be good.
He's got a sub coming in.
So,
we're gonna look at it on the bench, the coach said. Usually that's a smart idea. If they're limping around, let's take a look at it on the bench for a second or two and see what happens. See if it's a strain or if he just got it sideways. We got a
number 1, Chase. Very fancy last name.
This is got a sub for Dale that just came in.
Trey
Chambers, thank you.
Chambers. I didn't see it.
Came in for Jet, yeah. At the same time right there, it was a last-minute sub. Looks like it's inbound by Newcastle. Ooh, got a foul on Levi. His first, team third. Underneath out of bounds by Newcastle now.
Got to see if we can get our tallest man in.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to have another sub.
Oh. Cash Van Brunt.
Coming in for Levi. Levi wasn't very happy with that call.
Junior.
Oh, no, 5. I'm sorry. They called it. What?
We don't have
they didn't. They did not call a foul.
Oh, okay.
He reset it. I don't know what it was. Must have been a jump or not out of bounds.
Junior Cash Van Brunt coming in. Cash has been injured at the beginning of this season, just getting the feel. And probably this is his first game on varsity back.
Dayton with a big kick out to Cash for his first 3, and it's good.
That's good.
That's the way to start it off the bench.
That's a way to get settled in.
Hey, that's your job off the bench, is to get a little fire going in the team, right?
Absolutely.
That's what they needed. 10-9.
He's a more seasoned player. I think he's going to be a good addition while he's back to this team.
Shot and a miss, rebounded by Dayton. 28 seconds left. Dale's leading right now.
Back out to Cash. Do it again. Oh, no good.
A little off. Rebounded by Newcastle. Bringing it down the right side.
Could get the last shot of the game.
17 seconds.
Set it up. Oh.
Feeds it inside. Nothing happening. Up to the top of the key and gets an uncontested. Dayton was charging hard. Freaked him out a little bit. Caused a walk. That's a warning, actually. They're not going to give it, but typically it's a warning.
Student section loves it.
I love our student section, by the way. I don't know if I've said that enough, but I absolutely love that student section. They bring a lot to the game on the home games and the away games. But
a lot of good energy.
Yep. It makes a difference in a team.
It does. Especially in games like this. You need a little bit of extra something.
Yeah, you do. This is going to be a tough, tight game all the way through. Dale pulled second lead of the quarter.
10-9 going into the second. Dale Pirates, not the Lady Pirates.
We're going to have about 11 seconds left in the first quarter. It's going to be Dale's ball, I believe. And Levi's back in now for Edmondson. For Easton Edmondson.
That's really, at the beginning of the season, we didn't have a very wide bench.
Levi for the 3. Oh, no good. Knocked out by Cash, picked up by Deacon, who misses it. Oh, my goodness. Right. 2 really, really good looks at it right there at the end. But we'll still lead 10-9.
Going into our second quarter.
That was a good job by Cash keeping that alive, and then Deacon picked it up, and I thought he was going to score one, but
that'd have been a good energy booster.
Hurried his shot a little bit. I think we're going to, with this new freshman that we've got, Chambers.
He is like 6'.
Yeah, he's really tall.
6'6".
He's a good addition to the team, and I think we're going to see a lot of different types of rotations with him in there.
Yeah, absolutely. As I was saying, we stole our starting 5, played well, but it's good to be able to rotate people in and get them a break.
Especially as fast as this game is. They have been up and down this court.
Absolutely. To make sure we want our players as fresh as possible.
It's going to be White's ball out of the timeout. Starting back with Easton, Levi, Dayton, Deacon, and
Trey
Chambers. They're in a little matchup man here.
Gonna stick with it.
Hand off to Levi. Over to Trey.
Haven't seen Trey handle the ball very much. Kept his composure.
Nice little screen to Deacon. Pick and roll. Doesn't happen. Stopped quickly. Uh-oh. He's going to pick up a walk on that one, unfortunately. Double pivoted before he dropped the ball. How much did he play at the Cashin tournament?
He played. He played
Okay.
quite a bit.
So he's been into the rotation
Getting
now.
yeah, he's comfortable.
This will probably be his one of his bigger first side games because they are much older. He's only a freshman as well. They are much older than him, so it'll settle him in here in a minute. Oh, nice big pivot by Connor. Did not score. Trey was right there with the contested him, and then Levi Kelly picks up a foul, a pushing foul.
That's his second.
And Jett will come back in for Trey. Team's fourth.
I would venture to say this is, as of in the second quarter, this would be one of Dale's lowest scoring quarters.
Yeah.
Goes to show the competition.
Doing a good job.
Dale's going to be in a man-to-man as well.
They're contesting every shot.
He just jumped up there.
Out of bounds from Newcastle. Dale's ball. We may be low scoring, but we're doing a good job defensively, keeping them from scoring as well.
Score no reflection of how competitive the game.
Oh my. Easton over to Dayton. That was a long 5 call. He had a dribble in between though. Dayton.
See, Dayton just trying to make things happen, get a lot of pressure on him.
Got a lot of pressure on him.
In.
Tried to punch it into Jett and got picked and caused an easy layup, giving Newcastle the lead.
I think this will be good for the team.
11-10.
Having a lot of people.
Deacon skip pass over to Levi.
Newcastle
back out to
in the zone now.
No, they're still playing a man. They just sunk it in.
Oh, looks like a zone.
It does look like a zone. It looks like a lot like a zone because of our offensive stance. And Dayton hasn't gotten the ball a lot.
I see.
They'll sink for double help on Dayton. And they're leaving everybody else in a single man. Hand off to Deacon. And so far it's been pretty effective. They're working that one guard pretty hard at the top. Over to Levi for the wide open 3. And he makes it effective.
Gonna have to capitalize on those shots, absolutely.
11-13. Dale Pirates leading off of Levi's 3-pointer. Newcastle's going to try to do the same thing. You wear people out on defense.
Oh,
nice job by Easton. Good hands. Pokes it out. Gathered up by Deacon. Back over to Easton. I thought Deacon was going to take it all the way in. Now side drive. Crosses over to Dayton. Quick release over to Levi, but he didn't. They're moving the ball well. This is what both teams are trying to do very effectively. Move the ball well, really wear the other teams out defensively. Get them moving.
Find the shot they want.
Yep.
Good shot up and
It was a good look at it, just barely off the back iron, rebounded by Newcastle and brought down. And we'll see the same thing. Oh,
out of bounds.
Sloppy pass. Going to be Dale's ball. Dayton bring the ball up.
Easton Edmondson for 2. Barely missed it.
I thought Jett was going to get the rebound, but over the top of him onto Newcastle for an easy 2. Missed it, but
put back up by, I'm just going to go ahead and say
Connor. Why not? It was indeed Connor. We've got to do a better job of not letting him have second shots for sure. Dayton with a drive in over to Jett.
Charge called on Dayton.
Picks up the offensive, his first.
That'll be his second foul.
13-13 now. There's still seats open if you want to come down and watch this thing live, but if you don't, you're probably getting just about as good of a show from the cameraman because he's doing a good job, always has been. And Morley will talk you through it as I get too excited to say stuff.
I'll do my best. This is only I guess this would be my second quarter.
Speaking of the second quarter, we're early in it, and it's 13-13. Like you said, defensive battle right now, really up and down. A lot of contested shots. Hard to make something happen. The refs are letting them play a little bit through contact. Just a 13-13. 5 fouls each team. Top scorer for Dale right now is Levi with 6, and Newcastle number 1, Chase with 6. Ball will be Newcastle's with 4:15 left in the second.
Newcastle's going to see what they can do after this timeout.
Dale back into a zone, actually. Forced them to do something. They have not been effective shooting. Inside, contested, good. Nice turnaround by number 1.
Back into the
Chase. Deacon into Dayton. Kick
middle.
out to Kelly. Three's up and good.
That's 3 for Levi. That's his shot right there.
I'm telling you, that's his bread and butter. It always has been that setup. They've got to honor all the other offensive threats, and it's real easy to leave him sitting in the corner. We'll see what happens at the halftime adjustments. Good hand.
Good hands.
Easton got a hand on it, but didn't bring it down. Knocked it out of bounds. It'll be Newcastle's ball.
I'd have to say the adjustment from the student section up here, it's hard not to clap and scream.
It's a large adjustment, isn't it? Going from the student section to commentating.
It is. I'm glad to be up here, though. It's a new experience. It's fun.
Yeah. 2 subs in for Newcastle. I think he's going to try to save some fouls at the very end of the half.
Number 15, Antonio
Especially
Brown.
with us being into a zone. He might be bringing in some set 3 shooters.
I think
Short corner passed around. They're running a high-low post.
moving the ball.
14.
3 by Tegan Jordan. Missed.
No good.
Rebounded by Jet Higdon. Dayton's going to push the ball.
Over to Easton on the right side.
Back to Dayton.
Dayton's got it at the top of the key. Tries to work it inside. Pull-up jumper for 2. No good. Rebounded by Newcastle. 15. He brings the ball down quick. Over to 1. Chase for 3. He knocks it down. Making it 18-16.
See how Dell responds.
Deacon driving hard
for
for the easy 2, tying the game back up. Newcastle pushing hard again for the very end. Chase, long, deep 3, no good. Knocked around. Levi Kelly gathers it up.
Goes up.
Over to Dayton. Dayton's bringing it down the left side. See how we answer. Skip pass over to
Easton.
Easton.
Pass over to Levi, back to Dayton.
Set up in a little 4-1 low post action here. Dayton head fakes it, back out to Deacon. Deacon drives the middle, gets up for a 2, doesn't make it, but gets the foul.
He's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
I think Connor Seeley picked that one up.
Connor Seeley.
His 3rd personal, 6th team foul.
3rd personal.
And that's going to make a difference.
That is going to make a difference.
These defenders are going to get tired, and they're going to make mistakes, and this is going to happen on both sides of the ball, and you got to be careful not to get those silly fouls. Deacon drops the first one. 6th lead change of the half, by the way.
I was wondering when you were over there keeping track.
We've in this second period, we've changed the lead 6 times.
Absolutely.
That's crazy how close this game is.
It is. It's going to come down to the very end.
And free throws, I think. Deacon just dropped in 2 for us.
I think we're free throw in on both ends. I think
2018 Dale Pirates lead back into their zone.
Get through that. Goes up.
Wow, too easy.
Floater.
Too easy.
By Connor.
Yeah, we got to stop that little dribble drive right there. There's got to be a little more contested in
Deacon
his
Jones
zone.
out to.
Oh no, nice pick by Chase. Wow, he just reached out and sucked that ball in. I didn't even see him grab it. I thought that pass cleared him. And now we're going to catch a foul by Easton. No, Chase. Offensive foul. Yeah, elbowed him out. Wow. Picks his first one up. Oh, no. Okay, okay. Easton. No, Easton picked up that foul. I thought it was Easton picking up that foul, but I was like, okay, if you want to call it a.
Cash going to come back in for Easton.
1:20 left in the half. 20-20. Way up top, Connor Boydston. Over to 15.
Back to Connor.
We're going to stick it out with this zone right now. Got to stop the penetration. High post.
Oh,
good job by Jet.
Deacon Jones over to Dayton.
Rebounded by Deacon.
Still.
Forward to Deacon by Dayton. Drives, doesn't like it over.
Levi.
Levi's way out there. It's a nice kick out. New play call by the coach. Levi's smart enough to reset it with 50 seconds left.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Sorry.
Dayton's getting absolutely mauled by number 5, Reed Davidson, and then he asks what he's doing. So finally gets called. His second foul. Team 7. Pushes it to 1-1, so Dayton will be on the line. Coach is acting as well. Like, what was he doing?
I don't know. Coach seems to be slightly
trying to sell the story of Dayton ran into his arm. Oh, misses the front end of that 1-1. Not good. 45 seconds left. That's unusual for Dayton. Might have him a little rattled. And Newcastle's going to wait, try to pick off the last shot. 30 seconds left. Should be about a 10-second wait. We're not going to come out of this zone. We don't want him to get any kind of easy interior shot. They haven't hit a whole lot of threes yet.
Yeah, one by...
Number 1 is definitely their scorer, and I would be keying in on him a little bit. He's on the right side right now.
Number 1, 11 points.
Yeah, he's got 11 points, 11 of their 20. That's over half. Comes around, goes for the lob, no good. Rebounded by
Trey.
Cash forwards it high to Levi for the 3. Doesn't quite capitalize on it, but what a great half. 20-20 first half. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. Hope you guys join us. job by Easton picking the ball right there. Dayton stopped him, he turned back, and then re-picked, but outside of bounds, excuse me. Dale's ball. Turn this camera off so we can focus. Pick up a lot of background noise when I got the camera on. Nice lob into Dayton for 2. No good, but he gets a rebound. Back in my day when I did that, that was known as stat padding, like getting your own rebound about 3 times to put it back in.
Stat padding?
Yeah. You know, my rebounds weren't quite good enough, so I'd have to get some more rebounds.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
But he finally knocked it down. Hopefully that'll be a little bit of a confidence booster for him.
Get him going in this quarter.
Yeah, absolutely. Big 3 from Newcastle, and it knocked it down.
Connor.
Connor from the corner. Connor from the corner. Corner Connor. We're going to call him Corner Connor. Easton brings the ball down over to Deacon. Not sure I like these handoffs in a man-to-man scenario, but they're kind of playing a sunk man-to-man, so. Staying towards the right side a lot. Easton looks to drive. Nothing happened. Kind of tries to force it in a jet. Out of bounds on Newcastle. Got the last hand on it, thank goodness. Dale's ball underneath. 23-22 right now. Newcastle leading by 1.
See if we can capitalize on this possession here. He was there.
Oh, wow. I believe it got stripped, but thankfully Newcastle had a foot out of bounds, and it's going to be Dale's ball again. Easton really had to force that in. He was way deep in the 4 count on that one. About to get an unforced turnover.
Into Dayton.
Turn. Tries to put it up. Gets his own rebound. Puts it up for 2. In contact and under pressure. Still knocked it down. That was good. That was a very good shot. Chase comes down. Drives for 2. Picks his up. And then grabs the ball out of the net, which once again should be a warning legitimately. But it didn't happen. 25-24 Newcastle right now. Levi over to Easton. Easton passing around the top of the front, looking to create some space.
Step back for 2, no good.
Jet got a hand on it, but
Connor
gathered back up by
Seeley. Comes back up with it.
Newcastle.
Passes it to Connor. Connor drives, loses the ball.
It's going to be out on Easton. Newcastle's ball underneath. Too easy. Inside to Chase. Lob pass for an easy 2. 27-24 Newcastle leading. Coming out of the half. 2 minutes into the 3rd quarter. Easton brings the ball down over to Deacon. Deacon will look at the drive, but nothing really happening. Over to Easton.
Easton going to see what he can do. Kicks it. Loses ball. Still Dale's ball.
Newcastle does a very, very good job of getting their hands on the ball. The only other team that I've seen do this well is us, quite honestly. And they match us almost stride for stride of getting in passing lanes and getting their hands on the ball.
They're just all tall, long, linked arms.
Yep. Easton tries to drive it. Has to do a handoff to Levi. Levi back over to Easton. Almost a walk over to Dayton. Dayton's going to reset the offense. In this man-to-man drive, doesn't like it. Reverse turn, spin move to the middle, finds the goal for 2.
I think he's definitely found his stride here in this quarter.
Yeah, he's found his competitiveness on this one for sure. Deacon tries to pick out about. Recovers inside, too easy. Too easy by, that's 2nd time. I'm about to yell at the refs. Can't take it out of the net like that. Oh, it's Christian Munoz. Does a good job of finding that weak side rebound and put back. 29-26.
Easton for 3. It's good. Big play there.
Ties it up for us with about exactly half left in the 3rd. 4 minutes back to a 0 game. May really come down to who scores that last bucket. Jet contests it, no good. Big score by Connor Seeley there on the inside.
Connor Seeley, first scoring of the game.
No fouls this half so far.
I think they understand the pressure that they're under in that sense.
Skip pass over to Deacon. Drives the middle, over to Jet, nice pass. Jet gets it up and in for 2.
Smart play. Good hustle by Easton.
But he's out of bounds. It's going to be Newcastle's ball again. He tried to get it off of Newcastle before he rolled out of bounds, but couldn't quite make it. It's going to
sub for Newcastle.
Number 2, Connor coming in for 11. Trey.
Corner Connor coming back in.
Yeah, corner Connor. And we're back into a zone now. Let's see if we pop out of it. Nope, gonna stay in this little 2-3 zone.
That's where we were end of the second quarter. See how it plays out here.
Trying to get the short corner. Nothing happening. Double team. Pass out of it. Swung it around to the left side. Back to the right side. Contested
Chase.
3 by Chase. Off the back iron. Unfortunately, went off of 2 of our guys and rebounded by Newcastle. Deacon nor Levi could pull it in, unfortunately.
To Chase. Over to Connor Seeley.
Doing a good job of contesting every shot here. Chase again. For the 3, and he makes it count this time. Dayton bringing the ball down. Over to Deacon. Easton doing a little dribble handoff here. Nice corner pass to Kelly.
And
in and out for no good. Rebounded by Newcastle. Pushed hard up the middle.
Oh.
Bad pass, but gathered up by Connor.
Miss.
Spin, no good. Rebounded by Easton. Easton gonna push hard up the left side. Took it off the ref. Inside, nice.
Good play right there by Easton Edmondson.
Nice visibility to see Jet wide open. That's what happens when you double key off of a player. Is there's sometimes when you get a fast break going, you can find them.
That's one thing about Easton Edmondson. You can see the ball really well. I mean, see the floor really well. So he knows how to make the right plays.
34-33 Newcastle right now. We're trailing by 1. Had some opportunities. But we're playing a little better offensively, I think, this quarter. Well, we're 13 points for the quarter, and we were 20 for the half. So we're definitely, both teams are picking it up from an offensive perspective. Starting to figure out some of the weaknesses of the defense, starting to wear down some defenders. We've got Chambers coming in and Cash for Jet and
Easton.
Levi's going to take the top of the. Levi and Deacon are going to take the top of this zone.
Tegan Jordan at the point, going to pass over to corner Connor. Pass.
Down low. Oh. Good head fake by Chase to get Dayton up in the air and over his back. Dayton will pick up his 3rd and our very first team foul, and very first foul total of the half. It's not a good one to have. 1:28 left in the 3rd. Inbound, too easy to Chase underneath. Cash is going to get picked up for the foul on that one.
Chase is going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Excuse me, it was not Cash, it was Chambers. His first foul, team 2nd. Chase is their high scorer. I certainly want to be putting him on the line. He hasn't missed too many free throws.
First one is good.
19 for the game so far. Makes it an even. Nope, does not.
Trey Chambers coming up with a rebound on that one. Handling the ball. Gonna pass to Deacon Jones.
High post screen over to Dayton on the left side. Dayton back over to Deacon. Moving it around a little bit. I don't know, it's really kind of a sunk man if it's a man. It's almost a zone. It has got to be a zone. It is. Levi Kelly in the corner. Knocks one down. Makes them pay for leaving him open. Puts us in our first lead of the half, too. 36-35, Dale Pirates with 45 seconds left.
Get a stop on this possession, come back, score again. Leave us in a good place.
High post. Nice job by Cat. Oh, no, excuse me, by Chambers. Tying that one up, getting a hand on top of it. I think that's something Chase hasn't seen too much of this game, so kind of surprised him a little.
Trey is very tall.
Yeah. Dayton bring the ball down.
Not a foul. Okay,
and
there we go.
Finally picks up the foul against number 5. Reed Davidson has done a pretty good job of being able to ride Dayton and get away with it most of the game. It's got to be wearing him out a little bit.
His third foul.
Yeah.
33 seconds left in the third quarter. Dale up 36-35. Dayton with the ball. Go one shot.
Probably.
Foul again.
Picks up a second foul.
4 foul. Newcastle fans not happy about it.
Student section really, that was a bad time to foul because the student section was really letting him know about it.
I think I'm just going to have to shout out my dad so he stops texting me things to say. Love you, Dad.
She's doing a great job, Dad. Deegan with the ball, driving it in and kick back to Kelly. Reverse the play, back to Deacon. Deacon with a drive, step through, and he's gonna get a travel, not a Euro step on that one. He's not too happy about that one. 6.26 seconds left. Dale leading by 1. Inbound to Chase. Chase probably gonna take a super long 3. And drains it off the backboard.
Well,
dangerous.
That puts Newcastle up 38-36 at the end of the third. Hate to see that happen.
Yep, we're going to start with a 2-point deficit coming into the fourth. See if we can rectify that real quick. It should be, I think it's our ball coming out. We'll see. So, Morley, just reference for you. AEDs are located right down the stairs in the front lobby in case this game gets too much for any of us. Just pop it open, read the instructions, place the 2 patches over top of it, push the button. It should be good. This is a stressful game. Today, Newcastle is running pretty good against us for sure. Almost doubled the score, total scores on both sides of the...
In one quarter.
Yeah.
So absolutely, teams picking it up on both ends of the court.
We see Dale coming back with another different look. Easton and Deacon up top, Cash, Chambers, and Dayton down low.
Switch.
Dayton got a hand on it. Cash picks it up.
Good.
Dale gets the turnover.
Over to Dayton. See if we can move the ball around.
Over to Deacon, back out to Easton for
shot.
the 3. Off the front rim. Rebounded by Cash. He tries to drive it in, doesn't like it. Hands it. Oh, wow. Wow. If he had got that pivot completed, I think that would have been a brilliant play. But he started with a left pivot first and got called for the walk. Newcastle bringing the ball down. Still 38-36 Newcastle.
We're going to see.
Oh, wow. Chippy little foul on Deacon. His first of the game, team third for the half. And Jet's coming back in for Cash. So we'll have Jet, Trey Chambers, Dayton, Easton, and Deacon in this little zone, 2-3 zone. Newcastle moving around up top. Chase from the far side three, no good. Dayton comes down with it and then gets fouled by number 4, Tristan Cathy, his first, team third.
I think Tristan, this might have been his first time coming in for the game.
Yeah, I think it's the first time I've seen him. Inbound to Dayton for Dale. 6:40 left in the fourth. Dayton bringing the ball down. Going to try to get some offense working here. Double high post screen. He takes it around the left side. Easton comes back around over to Deacon. Deacon to Dayton in the corner. And reset it.
Newcastle still in a man-to-man, so thus far very effective.
Yeah. Nice
no look pass
down
over to Trey Chambers.
And he did a great job of getting his shoulder around and dropping it in for 2. A little back to the bucket action right there, which was nice by Chambers.
So we're tied up again, 38-38. About 6 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter.
Newcastle swinging around the perimeter, looking for some weaknesses.
Timeout by Newcastle, full timeout.
Deacon getting a little frustrated with that high post screen. Oh, we got a new cheerleader too. Who's this? Any ideas?
I know her last name is Higdon.
Higdon?
There are several of them, but I don't know.
Is it a relation to Jet?
Yes, it's his younger sister.
Oh, nice.
It starts with a B? I'm sorry.
It's okay. No. You're doing great. She's probably what, 4th grade, 3rd grade, 5th grade? I don't know.
You really confused me when you said new cheerleader. I was like, oh.
We do. We have a drop-in cheerleader.
Yes.
I didn't see her earlier.
She's doing a great job over there.
She is.
Future Dale Lady Pirate cheerleader for sure.
Yeah.
Dale Pirate cheerleader.
I think hopefully the student section is planning to get us really pumped up for this last 4 minutes. They look like they're sitting there planning some stuff. Don't they? Don't they look like they are scheming over there a little bit?
With our frat boy theme, I have to shout that out.
I really like it too.
It is good.
I heard you even picked frat boy names.
Yes. My name is Brad. My friend Chase's name is Chad.
Brad and Chad.
Camber's name is Blake.
Oh, they didn't get that lob into Chase that time. We finally shut that down. That's good. With the 3 talls out there, Chambers playing in the middle, Jet Higman on the right side, and Dayton on the left. Levi and Easton on the top, rebounded by Chambers. Over to Dayton.
My dad is still sending me notes.
Is he? I thought you were still discussing stuff with Dad over there. I didn't want to say anything, though.
He says Pirates really need to pull together in these last few minutes to bring home the W.
Well, we could scream at everybody as much as we want, but we're just screaming at you guys at home. We are excited about it, though, and so is the student section is on their feet and have been for most. Dayton tries a little pull-up, gets knocked around and rebounded by Newcastle. Brings it down fast. Wild pass, but gathered up. Long outlet to Chase. Tries to drive the middle. Hand it over to Martinez. That's going to be Dayton's. That's going to be Dayton's 4th.
It's going to be tough. Going to have to play smart.
Yeah. Martinez did a good job of getting Dayton up in the air. That's where they've got him all day long, is up in the air and then just drive into him, and nothing you can do on that block call. He'll get 2 at the line, and so far he's been pretty salty on him. Missed his first one, though.
That might come back.
Deacon back in for Chambers. .450 left in the fourth.
As we said early in the game, free throws are going to matter. Missed a 1-on-1. Dayton missed that one. His first one.
39 makes the second. 39-38 Newcastle right now. Staying real spread in the corners, kind of like a dice at it. They're trying to play a man-to-man but sunk up. I think we're going to try to work the corners a little bit, force them up into us. Easton with the ball, hand off to Levi. Levi over to Dayton.
Really need to capitalize.
Dayton with a drive over to Levi for the three. No good. Jet couldn't get around to get a rebounding hand on that one, and Newcastle pulls it in.
Over to Connor in the corner.
Chase cutting.
Chase.
Easton gets a hand on it.
Oh,
gets a walk call.
It's a walk call.
Nicely done.
Big shift. See if we can capitalize on that. Once again, Newcastle fans not happy about that.
I wouldn't be happy either. I think he got a walk call because Easton got a hand on the ball and the far side ref couldn't see it, so it looked like an open pivot. Jet down the right side for the 2, yeah. That was a nice fake
Good
handoff.
Response.
He set that one up all day long with those handoffs, and then finally spun move to the lane.
That's good to see, good to hear. Still.
Easton's got a hand on it. Picks it off, gets it to Dayton. Dayton forward to Jet.
Probably going to keep it back. Oh!
Nice pass behind him. Into Deacon for 2.
Deacon Jones for 2.
Beautiful little pass.
Newcastle responds with a timeout. Good couple of setup plays for the Dale Pirates.
If you guys get a chance, watch that on replay because that was a phenomenal pass. That looked like
I just watched it in person. I still can't believe it happened.
It looked like a spin back bounce pass or something. I don't know. It was phenomenal. I'm going to watch it. I thought it was behind the back too. It was, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah. He spun one way and then spun back kind of behind the back into Deacon. Beautiful.
Wow.
Beautiful gather up by Deacon and he had a lot of pressure and still put it up and in.
Pirates up by 3.
42-39. That was a nice little series right there. 2 plays will get it done when you can steal the ball. I did tell you where the AED was, right?
Yes.
Great. You're looking nervous.
Like trying to keep my anxiety under control over here.
Newcastle bringing it in. 3:30 left in a very exciting game. Over to Chase on the left side. Centers it back to the top. Into the short corner. Oh, wow. He was there and just didn't find him. They moved the ball quickly.
Yeah, they
Gotta gather up those.
Gonna pick up his.
That was unfortunate.
I don't know.
Third probably, I think. So couldn't get a hand on that one, and then Jet aggressively chased it and picked up his second foul, actually, team 5th foul. Chambers has helped a lot just from a foul, because Jet's usually in foul trouble by this time of the game. So being able to relieve him and give him some rest time has been important. Into the short corner, shouldered over.
Connor Seeley
did a good job. Did a good job of sealing him and putting it in, and then picking up the foul too, pushing up against him.
We'll see if this ties the game. 2 minutes and 58 seconds left.
42-41, we're leading by 1 right now with Newcastle on the line shooting 1. Knocks it down, tying the game.
Tying the ball game up. Free throws.
Connor Seeley, their senior. One of their seniors. This is where sometimes a little bit of ice water. Those guys have been at this for a while, so
yeah,
they don't feel the pressure nearly as much sometimes. We'll see.
They have been in some games where it was a close game in our Dale tournament and in the Cassia tournament.
Yep.
So they definitely know how to play when the game is on the line, so we'll see.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. These Dale boys are one of the best, sharpest ball teams I've seen. Bad pass by Jet. Causing an easy layup by Newcastle. Connor. Gonna have to stop that.
See if we can get settled back down here.
Yep. Easton over to Levi into Dayton. Over to
over
Jet.
to Jet.
Jet with a fake gets blocked by Chase. Rebounded by Newcastle.
Settle down here.
Could be a
stop would go a long way here.
back into a man-to-man now. Try to keep him from scoring too much. Easton on Chase up at the top. He drives and definitely walks. Definitely walks.
Yeah. Chase, confused about that call.
No, he wasn't. He was just begging for a different one. So was the coach. At this time of the game, we all were. In fact, I wanted to yell something, but as a commentator, it's my job to just bring you the news, not to discuss it. The court behavior sometimes. Levi Kelly over to Dayton in the corner. Dayton. Back out to Levi. They're kind of stacked heavy on the left side. Need to rebalance, and they did.
Shift the ball. Okay, cannot do that.
Yeah, number 2, Connor. Corner Connor picks up a foul. I think they're really, really looking to try to get an offensive on that one. But, I mean, he's moving his feet. There's no way out open court you're going to get an offensive
Dale
foul.
Dale with 16 fouls in this half. And
Easton over to Jet at the high post. Down the right side, doesn't like it. Spin back over to Deacon. Deacon down the left. Pull-up jumper. Gets the foul.
Yes.
Gets the blocking foul. So he'll be on the line for 2.
Shoot for 2.
Connor picks up his 3rd.
Corner Connor for 3 fouls.
Deacon should be shooting 2 at the line here. Try to even it up.
These ones are absolutely going to matter here.
1:01 left in the 4th. My uncle runs a steer operation. And I know we did call this time, but I don't know if I could say that on the air. It's usually when they work the steers. Bulls into steers at this point. Deacon makes it happen. Drops 2. Ties it back up. That's a little good. It's a really good job for a sophomore right there. Right back into a man here. We need to stop. And the last shot. Yep, here we go. Timeout by Newcastle. Coach.
Everybody breathe, including
two
myself.
Timeouts left by each coaches. That drops it to 1 for the Newcastle coach and 2 still for Edmondson.
You know, I feel like in these type of situations, the last minute of a game that's so close like this feels like an eternity.
It does sometimes. We're less than a minute. We're basically an open game. And I told you, it might come down to the last shot, right? Who gets that last shot and who drops it in. But I know Morley's pitch is it's probably going to come down to free throws, and it very well might at this point. 6 fouls for Dale and 5 for Newcastle. Newcastle will be in the bonus, the 1-on-1 bonus on the next foul.
Yeah.
We've got one player in a little bit of foul trouble. Newcastle's got 2? Do they have 2 with 4, I think? I know that Reed Davidson, their best defender on Dayton so far, has picked up 4. He hasn't been in much lately. Newcastle will have the ball coming out. 50.6 seconds left. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. Newcastle coach with 1 timeout. Edmondson has 2 still.
50 seconds left. Let's see what they do with
pass
this.
Back. They're going to try to probably stall for 1 shot. That's my guess. We're staying in a man. Teagan picks up his 2nd foul of the game.
We're going to be in the bonus.
Against 14, Teagan Jordan, who we have not seen shoot free throws yet, I don't think.
You have not seen much shooting.
I'm glad that we didn't put Christian Munoz or Chase on the line because those guys have been pretty salty.
Teagan Jordan going to shoot for the 1-and-1.
Got to block out here.
Dale student section trying to do their best here.
That's some good
and
noise,
works.
and it works.
He comes up with a rebound.
Yep, tipped around, and finally Teagan comes up with his own rebound. Resets it basically to 0, except Deacon has one more. Wow, passed up a short corner, easy shot. They really are going to go for one last shot here. 28 seconds left.
And make sure it's the shot that they want.
Over to Teagan, and we are in a man-to-man. We've got Dayton on Chase.
Dale playing smart, trying to make sure we don't foul. Put them on the line again, especially with 11.
Oh, they did not like that. It looked like a travel call for sure. And
timeout
last timeout,
once again,
7.11 seconds for full timeout, his last one of the game. He'll have 7 seconds left to do something. Out of the sideline inbounds.
Newcastle's ball?
Newcastle's ball.
Oh.
Right over there on the sideline, on the far left sideline. My guess is they try to get it to this guy right here.
He had 22 points from Chase Shaka.
Shaharda, I think.
Shaharda.
I believe it's Shaharda. He's done a good job. The problem is we're probably going to double key off of that, and then you got to really, really, really watch out for one of those down low open guys.
We'll see what we do here.
It'd be interesting to see what Coach Edmondson's drawing up, because he was definitely drawing up something.
He is. He's got, so Newcastle used their last timeout. Coach Edmondson with still 2 timeouts left?
Two timeouts left.
2 timeouts left.
So he's going to go into man-to-man. They're playing a box out of the sideline.
Oh, no.
Long lob. Jets there. Nothing happening. Tied up. Timeout. Timeout by Dale. Jet hit and did a good job grabbing the ball and calling a timeout and gets it by the ref. Dale's ball with 2:19 seconds left. Unbelievable.
Oh, my goodness.
What a heads-up play by a freshman. That kid was using his brain. I wonder if that's the last thing that Edmondson said. If you get the ball, call timeout. Because he was on the ball with that timeout.
So
2.1 seconds. Fourth quarter.
Where we go from here.
44-44. I'm sure that Newcastle's coming out of the man. I'm sure of it. A man with a safety. That's got to be my guess. A man with a safety, because you don't want it to long bomb.
We saw one of those in the JV game.
Whose hands do we want it in, do you think? Who's our long shooter?
I don't know. We have a lot of three-point shooters.
I do too. I think that's the great thing about our team. We're dangerous all the way around, but we've got to get a long pass and a long shot.
Yeah, I think we're probably going to pass it
from a strength perspective, I'm thinking Deacon or Dayton has to be the shot.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you on that.
Because it's going to be a long shot. I don't think that we get it past the half court in 2.19 seconds.
No, I mean obviously they're not going to let us roll the ball up the court. So.
Right. That's what they're doing, is they're protecting for the long shots. But Deacon and Dayton are both way down the court.
What?
He wanted to see what his defense was. Edmondson's really smart. He had 2 timeouts. Guess what he did? Saw what their defense was, called a timeout before 2:10 kicked off. I mean, 1.44, 2.19, what does it really matter? You just get to see what the defense is. We'll see.
We'll see.
He drew it up right in the JV game. You saw that JV game, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Trey Chambers.
I might put him at the JV game and knocked it down.
I've never seen some boys so excited. It was pretty awesome.
You might see some boys really excited here if we knock one down right at the very end. 1.44 seconds left. I might get a little excited on that.
Me too.
Might jump up a little bit. I don't know.
We'll see what Coach Edmondson draws up here.
Student section is having a great time down there with this.
I know my fellow frat bros down there.
Trey made a half-court shot.
Oh yeah, they got Trey in now. They got Trey in. They did. They put him in.
They really do.
Lob up.
You're lying. Oh.
Had a shot at it. Jet with the lob, turnaround shot. just off the front iron. It's going to be overtime. 3 minutes. 4 minutes, excuse
4
me.
minutes.
In a minute. 4 minutes in a minute.
To win it at the buzzer, where you. Yeah, that's why they were.
That's funny.
Oh gosh, this is stressing me out.
Yeah, why is this game in overtime and my brother's game is in overtime? What the crap?
Who are they playing?
Not important. Their game is in overtime.
Gee, on my workout night.
Newcastle cheerleaders.
What a game, what a game, what a game. Tied up 44-44 into OT. 4 minutes. 4 minutes in OT. Each coach will get one extra timeout
The
now.
Dale Pirates have not faced an overtime this season.
They have not. This will be their first overtime.
First overtime. Let's see how.
We'll see how it goes. I think they had a little momentum going in, but I do not like some of the foul trouble backs.
I don't love that either.
I know Morley's getting serious because she has turned her hat around. It looks like visor up time. Jump ball. Jet against Chase.
Chase, he only has one foul. He'd like to, well, no. Oh,
Kelly jumps in, grabs the ball over to Deacon. So Dale controls the ball off the tip. Deacon's got the ball, and we're just going to make him come out and play a little defense. Over to Easton. They're just going to keep switching corner Connor onto the ball because he's their main defender, I think. Guard defender.
back out to Deacon, reset out to Easton. Play here in the corners.
Moving Dayton into the high post. That's interesting. Ooh, long skip pass over to Easton. I didn't like that pass a lot.
A little scary. Back out to Deacon.
Gonna cook some time off and make him work on defense a little bit.
Really shaving off a minute here.
Over to Kelly in the corner. Back out to Dayton at the top. Deacon with the drive, kick out.
Gotta make sure we get the shot we want here.
I wonder if he's going to try to go for one shot off the OT. This would be really interesting. We've now knocked 1:30 off of this clock. There's 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in this. We've controlled the ball the entire time.
Interesting.
It is interesting. And a lot of self-discipline and patience for this team.
Absolutely.
For any team, quite honestly, but as young as they are, I'm very impressed. Easton with the ball up top. Looks like they're going to try to double now. Almost sucked them into a double. I think they're trying to get a double up top so they can push hard into the middle. Dayton drive down the right side, scores 2 and gets a 1.
Yay.
Finally found the opening that he wanted and potential for 3 points.
Absolutely,
So
a lot of discipline on that.
46-44 Dale with Dayton on the line shooting 1. And
Waited exactly for what he wanted.
Connor Seeley picked up his 4th foul on that one. Knocks it down.
Good. Let's see, good stop right here.
Yep, 1:56 left in the OT. Dale leading by 3.
Ah. Oh, there. How many?
We went right back into a zone, and we're going to keep him
He just doesn't want that shot, I guess.
contained.
He doesn't want that one either. Over Chase.
Levi Kelly almost gets a pick.
Chase
Long pass, out of bounds, Dale's ball.
I don't know if as a
132.
commentator, am I supposed to be unbiased? Because I feel very biased.
It's hard to be completely unbiased, especially in a game like this. This is a tough game and a tight game. We want to call it as fairly as we see it up here, but we also, I mean, there's no way not to be rooting for Dale because we're from Dale.
Absolutely.
So we definitely want to be rooting for the boys. And they're doing a good job. We've got a
full court man here. I mean, full court press.
Yep,
sorry.
full court. You were right. It was a full court man press. They're doubling where they can. Long pass to Levi Kelly. Picked away, pushed out of bounds. Nope, rebounded by, gathered up by Newcastle, and they're bringing the ball down with 1:12 left. Long shot from Chase off the back iron, rebounded by Newcastle, and brought back out to the top of the key with 1:05 left.
This is incredibly stressful.
Pass back around to Chase, and we're back into our zone. We're settled down now. They tried it off of a transition. Levi Kelly got a hand on it. Deacon gambles it. Oh, dear. Deacon gambles and missed it. Put Easton a little bit out of position. He's forced to go after that ball, but picks up his foul, second foul of the game. Puts him on a 1-and-1. Not a bad foul. 52 seconds left with a 1-and-1, although it is been their best shooter and their highest point guy. They're going to keep it in his hands a lot.
I mean, as they should.
1-and-1. Rebound critical here. Got to block out on this one.
Section.
First one's in and good.
See what we can do here. Probably going to put them in a position, if we can get possession of this ball, to have to come out to us and foul.
We got to do a little bit better job on this press because we know it's coming as soon as this one goes through.
Okay, here we go. Still up by 1, 47-46,
drive hard,
50 seconds left.
Down the sideline, resets it to the middle, nicely done. Press broken. We're up by 1 with 44 seconds left in our half of the court. Deacon doesn't like it. Turnaround jumper, good for 2. Up by 3
Deacon
again.
Jones for 2, up by 3, 33
good pressure
seconds
shot.
left.
30 seconds left. Newcastle takes their last timeout of the game. 30.64 seconds
Coach
left.
Edmondson loving it.
There's only been two shooters that we've seen that have hit a 3. Corner Connor and Chase.
Corner Connor and Chase.
That's it. So we got to watch those two guys coming out of this.
Absolutely.
I think we're going to see another zone pushing out into the 3-point zones. Let them have the 2.
Both teams got to play smart as they are both in the bonus.
I tell you what, I have absolutely been impressed with both of these coaching staffs.
Absolutely.
They've done a good job with these teams. The teams haven't been, even as tough and as tight as this has been, I haven't really seen anybody get like snarky or nasty or anything. The boys have played with sportsmanship and nice aplomb.
Newcastle having 1 head coach and 4 assistant coaches.
That's right.
You'd expect it to be a high-powered coaching staff. Coach Edmondson and Coach Johnson over there doing a good job as always.
This is many hours in the practice gym getting stuff like this set up.
These boys practice hard, not only as a team but individually. They all
coming down
put
to this
hours and hours and hours into it.
Coming down to this and still being able to just basically do their job with this. You think we're under pressure? How do you think there's got to be a little bit of feelings going on out there on the court, right?
I'd expect so, but boys have a different way of showing it.
They don't express it as well. That's true. Well, Newcastle inbounds it. Swinging it around. They're
going to be in our zone here.
Yeah, and they're pushing it to a 5 to try to get us out of position for a 3. There's Corner Connor. Knocks it down.
Going to have to respond here. Dayton going to push the ball up the floor.
16 seconds left. We've got plenty of time to make a 2 here. 10 seconds. Dayton up in the corner. He's got to go at this point. 8 seconds left. Drives it. Kick out to Levi. Levi for 3. No good. Rebound by Jet. Jet fake. Puts it back up. No good. Double overtime.
Gosh, had the opportunity there.
Two really good looks at it right there. Double
Gotta
overtime
respect
into this
Newcastle for coming back with that 3. Corner Connor, you said it. Corner Connor and Chase.
Two guys you got to watch. I'm telling you, they put 5-man out. There's only 2 guys you got to keep an eye on that way. That was absolutely a deep 3, though. That was deeper than I was expecting out of quarter.
In that moment, we're going to go back to another 4-minute overtime.
Both coaches will get another timeout, just like last time.
We'll see how they play it this time. Wow. I mean, wow.
You know what the sad thing would be? The sad thing would be if we went into so many overtimes that the stream gave out. Like it actually, timed out on the stream key. So we couldn't. I'm just teasing. That won't happen. Little joke for everybody watching. It's good. It's good for a couple hours. It'll be fine. Just trying to spread some of the pressure out to the folks watching on TV.
Wait, you say you did win? Good. Jet Higdon and Chase facing off again.
We'll see how the jump goes. Chase has won it every single time, but Levi jumped in front of the other guy last time.
Yeah, Chase.
This is going to be an interesting one. The ref double pumped him down that one.
Chase comes up with it that time.
He tipped it the same way every time. Levi just couldn't get in front of him that time.
Corner Connor going to be at the point.
Back into our zone. We'll see if Newcastle's going to do the same thing that we did, just hold it for the last shot.
Gosh, that's so stressful. Still, both teams in the bonus. Oh, no, we're not going to do that.
All right, Chase missed the layup, and these refs have definitely let him play the entire game. We got the rebound. We had 3 in there for the rebound. I wasn't sure we were going to come down with it. We should have. But finally, Jet pulled it in and then gave it out to Dayton.
Deacon back out to Dayton.
A lot of D's on this team. Deacon way over to Easton. Skip pass. Working their defense again.
I think we're probably going to wait again for our shot.
Oh, they're off. They're lost, but we didn't take advantage of it. Had a decent look at the corner, but Levi didn't like it. Passed it back out to Dayton. Dayton drives back out to Easton. Then a reset. Try it again. Had a high post slip in there. Dayton drove it. They recovered.
No.
Big reach around. Almost picked it from Easton. He recovered it nicely. Woo, dangerous pass. Out to Deacon. This is a little nerve-wracking. Down to 2 minutes and 16 seconds.
Regroup.
Dayton over to Deacon. Deacon with a drive in. 2, and it's good.
Good.
Newcastle coming back.
2 minutes left to play. Newcastle's going to get the opportunity to respond.
51-49 right now, Dale.
Corner Connor out there waiting for the 3. Back to Tegan Jordan at the top of the key. Pump fake. Dale student section giving it all they have.
Wow. There's another corner Connor for some reason. That's surprising.
That's
coming up with
Tristan Cathy.
Threes from nowhere. This guy has not shot anything hardly all game long.
That is going to be
1:21 left.
His first points of the game.
Yeah.
If there was any moment to do it, it would have been that one.
Dayton with a nice spin move up for 2, and it's good.
I mean, here we go.
53-52. Dale Pirates lead. Out of bounds, just thrown into air space right there. Dale's going to get the ball back with up by 1 with 59 seconds left. See if we can do it this time, Morley. What do you think?
I believe. I absolutely believe.
And we've got it over the half court. See how long we can hold it. They're in a tight man-to-man now.
I mean,
And Newcastle forced a foul. Deacon Jones.
Free throws.
1 and 1 for Deacon.
This one's going to be big.
That was number 4, Tristan Cathy, his second foul of the game. Coach is calling in plays from the sidelines while everybody's lining up. And Connor Seeley comes out. Christian Munoz comes back in. Munoz. Anyway, Christian goes back in. First one's up and good.
Big free throw for Deacon Jones.
He put in 2 big ones a minute ago.
He did. I think.
We'll see if a timeout gets
Strong.
called after this one. 43 seconds
Both.
left. Missed the second one. Rebounded by Newcastle. Since we didn't have any rebounders down in there, and we're in a man-to-man. Chase drives it, puts it up, no good. Out of bounds.
Newcastle's ball.
Dayton must have punched it out of bounds. A lot of contact on the rebound down there. 32 seconds left. 54-52, Dale Pirates lead. A little box and one inbound.
Gotta watch.
The step-in guy.
Tristan.
And
Corner Connor. Gonna drive to the lane.
pass off to Christian.
Goodness.
Puts it in for 2.
Tie
21
ball game
seconds
once
left.
again.
Inbound to Deacon.
Deacon Jones.
Deacon bringing the ball down. 16 seconds left.
Got enough time to get a shot off. Just gotta do
plenty
it
of
the
time.
right
Plenty
way.
of time. We had 2 looks at it from this perspective. 9 seconds left. Dayton with the ball. Drive, kick out to Easton. Easton for the 3. No good. Jet doesn't rebound. 0.78 seconds left. 0.78 seconds left. Walk by Newcastle. Dale's ball underneath. It'll be a tip-in only. No time to catch this and put it back in. Gonna look for the tip-in, lob tip-in by Dayton. Everybody knows it's coming, but he's got the hops to do it.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, foul him. Let him have the foul. First little bit of tension that we've seen. A lot of contact out there. They've been letting them play, but that's all right.
I mean, two
rock
alpha
solid,
males.
2 rock solid teams
Two
going at
alpha
it. I'm
males.
telling you. Of course, there's going to be a little bit of
Take a
tension out
breather.
there. I'm not sure who took the timeout there. Did you see it? They didn't ring it up to either one of them.
I think it would have been Dale because
I would've-
said 2.
Huh?
So I don't. Did Coach Edmonton not use his in the last?
Well, they both had 1 only, I believe. Oh, maybe not, but I think so. We'll see what the play is. It's got to be a lob tip-in, though. I mean, I don't see it.
I don't think there's
They-
any alternative.
They've done
Here.
that. They've done that underneath to Dayton multiple times. The best they're going to do, they're going to push him down low to the baseline, spin him out, lob, turn around, tip in. That's been the play.
And if
We'll
not,
see if
we
it
go
works.
into triple overtime.
Triple in overtime. Probably be 4 minutes again. Actually, at some point,
Does it become 3?
I think they knock it down to either 1 or 2.
Oh gosh, that's even more.
The
Anxiety
overtimes
Here we
have
go.
the overtime rules have changed. There it is. Punch up in.
Dayton for 2 to win it.
Hard to stop. Almost impossible to stop.
Wow, big,
Almost
big play.
impossible to stop that.
Absolutely. Dale Pirates, extremely competitive team.
Big win. Big win for Dale Pirates.
Played their game.
Tough
How
win.
good they'll do.
Tough
Congrats.
game.
Wow, that's awesome.
Well, good game. I hope you guys got to stay and watch it. It was fun and exciting to watch from here. Newcastle, what a team.
Yeah.
What a team. And that really was just who it comes down to at the very end right there. You guys have a good night.